Brian, tell me a little bit more about your church.
Well, we are a newer church to Sturgeon Bay. We started last Easter, and we meet in the middle school commons over by the high school at 10 o'clock on Sunday mornings.
Okay, and you started last Easter. Can you tell us a little bit about your mission? How are you different from maybe other churches in the area?
Well, what we are is we are a non-denominational Christian church, and we are trying to be very biblical, very relevant to what's going on today, and we are very missional minded. We want to see this community transformed to the glory of God. Okay,
and you're going to have an event on March 10th, I believe, and you're going to feed the police. Can you talk about a little bit about that event?
Yeah, we kind of came up with this idea to feed the police officers, and what it was born out of was we were just kind of watching a lot of stuff on the news, and we thought that we kind of felt like the police officers weren't getting the honor and the respect that they deserve in some cases, and then we started to think about our own police officers in this community, and they serve us night and day while we're sleeping, and they're always out there serving and protecting us, and scriptures tell us that we're to give honor where honor is due. So we decided that as a church what we should do is we should go and maybe once a year go and bring lunch to these police officers and dinner to the ones who are working later, so that they could have a meal and just know that they are loved by us and appreciated by us for all that they do, all the things that we don't see. I get to sleep in my bed at nighttime knowing that I'm safe because they are out there on the streets sacrificing their time and doing a very dangerous job.
All right, so this kind of sounds like it stemmed a little bit from some of the problems that police departments have had in Ferguson, Missouri, New York City. Is that kind of where you were inspired?
Yeah, I kind of got inspired out of that because even if there were a couple of bad police officers here and there, I mean, you could go to any profession, whether it be pastors, whether it be baseball players, football players, construction workers, and there's always going to be a couple of bad people in the bunch. I mean, we live in a fallen world, and I'm not making any judgment on Ferguson or any of those officers there at all. But what we don't want to do is we don't want to throw everybody under the bus because you have one or two, bad apples. And it kind of seemed like that was maybe what was happening a little bit. And so we wanted to just let our officers here in Sturgeon Bay know that, hey, we love you, we support you, and we are behind you.
Okay, so are you cooking the meals? Are you picking up something from a fast food restaurant? How are you distributing these meals to the police officers?
Well, this is really great because Econo Foods is helping us out with this. Marchants is helping us out, and they're giving us pulled pork, and we also have Thrivent Financial. The east side office of Thrivent Financial is helping out financially with this. So we have a lot of partners with this to make it happen.
Okay, so are they stopping by the middle school commons? Are you
pulling
up behind them while they're guarding the streets? Get them on a street corner? I mean,
yeah, I think that might freak them out a little bit. No, we're not going to do that. We're actually going to the sheriff's station and the jail, and we're bringing the food to them. So as they come in and rotate their shifts and everything like that, they can come in and they can grab a sandwich, they can grab some chips, they can grab a drink, and then we're also going to the Sturgeon Bay Police Department as well.
Okay, and you have all these people. Sounds like a great idea. How important do you think it is for you to be able to support the police officers in this way?
I think it's immensely important. When I think about the job that they're doing, it really is, I think, oftentimes a thankless job. It's a dangerous job, and it is hard on their families sometimes too, because I can't imagine what it would be like to have my spouse as a police officer, knowing that she was going out into danger every day. And so I really want to just encourage them, just let them know that they are loved by this community, and we're just thankful for all that they do.
All right, and if people want to help out in any way possible, who should they contact and how can they help?
They can contact me. I'll give you my number. It's 630-673-4426. And one of the ways that we're asking people to help now, because we have kind of enough people to go and bring the food. So what we're asking for people now is if they want to make some cookies or something like that, some, kind of the dessert aspect of it, we're asking for that.